all the talks before it were like, who is it going to be? Is LDZ going to get the three-peat? He's won the previous 2 World Championships in 1v1s. Can he do it again? He's been largely absent through the whole year. On the other side, Boomie has been a strong contender throughout the whole year. #1 power ranked, made it out to every offline tournament, has placed well in every offline tournament. He won the most recent offline tournament. He is considered the favorite in terms of this year's history, but nobody knows.
Yep, absolutely 100%. We're getting started here. You're seeing Boomie coming in with this Diana pick, 100% expected from him. He usually almost always starts with this Diana, and a lot of times will mostly stick with the Diana. On the other side, we're seeing LDZ coming in with this Ada pick. Maybe a little bit strange for some people out there. Like, I talked to LDZ, so I knew who he was playing, but it's only because I asked him a couple days ago. Otherwise, I honestly really didn't know who he's playing because we haven't seen him in tournaments really hardly at all this year, and his placements have not been strong in them. LDZ is the guy that comes out one time a year, and I wonder if that's going to still have a little bit of rust on his bones. He proved himself so far in this tournament to get this far, but Boomie is just opening up huge right now. Almost has LDZ in kill percent. You saw him almost pick up the kill there earlier. Nice falling cider coming out from LDZ on the edge. Almost gets that D-Light that would have led into a recovery for the kill.
But he's getting his damage back, actually evened it up between the two of them. And with the way that Ada works, she's a very low defense character. Makes her very squishy, makes it easy for Boomie to get the kill like that, using the backboard, the wall to lead into the downlight ground pound. But Boomie is quite damaged. We could see LDZ doing something like that.
There you go. And there's a D-Light, but going the other way this time. D-Light into the unarmed recovery to take Boomie off the top. And we are dead even now. Both 2 stocks to their name.
But the weapon control is in LDZ's favor. No spawns yet for Boomie. He's really struggling to find something. There's the spawn on the left side, but he's challenging LDZ off stage, so he ends up putting him in a spot where
almost spaced that so perfectly. Boomie's unarmed spacing is insane. Oh, yeah. The only thing that might put him a little bit far behind is unarmed doesn't have a lot of damage per move. So even though he's going 1-for-1 hit, he's not taking that many hits. He's able to space so many things so well. He has to put 2-3 hits out for every single one that LDZ hits.
Meanwhile, LDZ with these blasters has incredible DPS, building it up on top of Boomie, but good movement from Boomie.
Beautiful.
The weapon toss needs more.
Almost had
Can't get the kick, the turnaround from LDZ. Boomie's got no jumps, LDZ with the lead.
You're going to see him try and strip the board here, keep Boomie weapon star for as long as possible. There's a recovery coming in. There is a weapon on the field, but Boomie's going to go unarmed. His unarmed is strong. He has LDZ off stage. He has LDZ in kill percent, so he doesn't need the damage output, but LDZ is still continuing this damage output, making this lead bigger and bigger. These guns coming in for Boomie. We could see the in-sig coming out. We could see a GC down-sig coming out. We could see a side signature. He's starting to use that more as well. Or we could see the D-Light recovery. He didn't go for the D-Light recovery. Went for the D-Light there. There's the unarmed recovery. Still not enough. It was just a little bit too low. That ceiling on Blackguard is so high.
Ada's got base 3 defense, but she's looking like a Roland with how long she is surviving. She's just able to get to all the proper positions around Boomie. Again, Boomie sends him left to right, just the farthest distance possible.
D-Light there, picks up the kill. You're going to see Boomie now start to strip the field. He has the blasters back in his hands. Weapon spawn comes in right to LDZ. He's able to pick it up. LDZ has some scary guns. He's had scary guns for years now, but so has Boomie.
Both of them have been looking incredibly clean with their blasters play today, as well as just the entire weekend. LDZ, though, gets some good damage neutral line. Can't quite get that Nair follow-up.
I love a good blasters fight. Yeah. Like a lot of other weapons, I don't like watching them play against one another. Like
Mirrors
2 swords together,
Mirrors can be tough,
2 spears together, 2 lances together. It's just, I never want to watch that. But 2 blasters players going at it, some of the best in the world. This time it's going to be LDZ coming out on top. And that's, you saw the sigh of relief there. That's something that we have and haven't seen from LDZ throughout his games at BCX here. There were some games, like initially, I think one of his first real big tests was Steve, who was in his pool. When he beat Steve, sigh of relief. Then his next real big test was once he got out of pools on the top side in the top 64 was against Remy. And he beat Remy, got the sigh of relief there. And it was like LDZ was building himself back up confidence-wise, wondering himself, just like we all are, can I beat these players at a top level? I haven't been doing it at all this year because Brawlhalla hasn't been a focus until now. What? The standstill wait.
Okay, it's in the first couple seconds. They're just going to completely reset that one. I thought that was one of those, because there's times where players will do that, where they'll go in and then just stop, and you both kind of halt, and you're like, oh gosh.
And they'll hold their position.
Who's going to do it?
Wait for either their opponent to throw out a dodge so that they can punish, or throw out an attack that they can over or under space and get around. And I thought that they were just on the exact same page at the exact same time, which wouldn't be a surprise. Boomie and LDZ are friends. They talk together. I'm sure in the coming days up until this, they've played together. So them being on the same page at the exact same time wouldn't be the biggest surprise in the world.
No, but I didn't get to see them scrimming at all. They were both scrimming different people starting today. I think they were like, all right, after tonight, we are going to be completely opposite sides. We're going to be contending against each other, so we can't talk. We can't be friends anymore. But bow in hand for Boomie. Nice little nair juggle. He needs to build more damage onto LDZ. Meanwhile, LDZ already has Boomie close to that kill percentage. Downlight Sair is not going to be enough to send him off the screen. Second Sair does not connect. Boomie's underneath it.
Oh, almost gets the side signature. There goes for the down signature. He uses Ada signatures so well. Even when he misses them, he doesn't even get punished 25% of the time. His down signatures yesterday were really, really good. The difference between the side and the down, like you saw, the side is just one quick swipe, and it covers only one side. The down signature covers both sides and the stacked option and has a lot of active frames. So if there's a question about where Boomie's going to be, he may opt for that down signature because he doesn't have to be as precise, but he does have to worry about those longer active frames, those longer animations, locking him into place, giving Boomie punish opportunity. Boomie finds that D-Light into the gravity cancel neutral heavy, a situation that a lot of players aren't opting for as much anymore because it is more difficult to pull off now mechanically than it used to be.
It is tough to get those inputs generally. Players will go for the safer option of the recovery, but the neutral heavy has a little bit more force behind it, so that's why players like Boomie will do it. He's confident in his ability to get those inputs, and he'll get the better optimized hit.
Nice nair coming out from Boomie. That back shot always shoots first, so he made sure to put his back to LDZ for just a moment. Oh, see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about being on the same page at the same time, and that's not a surprise.
It's the synchronization, but Boomie's still just a little bit behind in terms of reading LDZ. LDZ has the damage advantage. Could start seeing him look for that kill option.
Both players in kill percent. Boomie going in off stage, unarmed. He does have the bow in his hands. There's the nair. Not quite enough force on that, but the neutral light from that top soft platform is going to be high enough, combined with the force from that neutral light, to get the kill.
Yeah, utilizing that soft platform so he doesn't have to burn a gravity cancel or go for an aerial option. Instead, he can kind of just move around up there at that extended height. Boomie going real low, wants to widen this gap. Good movement around LDZ, getting some damage.
Unarmed side air.
It's not going to kill.
Too bad for LDZ that it's too far on the left of the stage to kill into the blast. So that side light still not able to kill. LDZ knows he's really far behind, so he doesn't want to take any huge risks. Definitely not against Boomie.
Oh, nice double Sair. This is good damage. LDZ with the turnaround is going to finish off the stock of Boomie, but now Boomie is the one in the lead. He's coming in with a fresh stock. No weapon spawn with Boomie. He likes to go in unarmed. He wants to just keep that pressure on top of LDZ.
LDZ's got to be careful. This damage is mounting. That's going to be the kill.
And he knew it. He just felt, he was like, all right, I got the kill. That's good. That's going to be the first bit of Boomie pop, and you got to believe if he can win this, it's going to be a big pop off from Boomie.
Yeah. That would definitely be a nice little feather in his cap moving on into the winners finals.
Guaranteed top 3 if he can beat LDZ here.
But man, LDZ in the losers bracket, that's got to be scary.
Yeah, that's going to be scary for literally everyone in the lower bracket.
No character swaps whatsoever.
Changing up the map though. Breaking up that big platform on the top and that side platform into 3 little platforms right above the main stage.
I think a part of what will give one player the edge over another on this map is who will control the lower area. Not just necessarily the ground, but being below your opponent is probably really important here. Boomie has the option, also LDZ does, to juggle with nairs. Yeah. If LDZ wants to go to those soft platforms, nair will beat out gun dare. He doesn't have the timing, though, or quite the positioning to beat out LDZ's gun dares. Oh, LDZ even clashed with that.
He got the wall touch. Boomie's going to live on. But LDZ had great positioning. Generally speaking, it's hard to challenge blasters from above because of nair.
Dare will lose out to nair.
LDZ,
all things equal.
Great positioning to pick up the dares that he needed. Spot dodges to avoid the side sig.
Nice recovery.
No weapon spawn. LDZ not opting for the juggle. Generally, you'll see players like Noel juggle the weapon to delay the weapon spawn, but Boomie and LDZ have not been going for that. They just want their blasters.
Dash is coming out. Both players really vying for the upper hand in this neutral game. There's the D-Light Sair coming out from Boomie.
What's the kill option? Boomie waiting for it. LDZ staying high.
Almost.
Oh, nice ground pound. The rested ground pound just fast fell into it.
That Sair was so close to hitting coming out from LDZ, but it does have a dead zone where you see those little pops, those little blasts coming out. It does have high range, but it lacks a hitbox in between the player and the actual blasts themselves, and that's where LDZ was perfectly positioned. Then he took that bow ground pound.
Yeah, conversely, the bow ground pound basically hit stacked. So Boomie being inside of that dead zone really worked out in his favor. Ledge cancels the downlight. Big commitment from LDZ, but Boomie not able to connect with the neutral signature. Will get that wall touch.
LDZ getting the kill here would give him a sizable lead. He only has about 35, maybe as much as 50 damage on this second stock. Boomie is basically in kill percent. Yes, he is in kill percent. Nice side signature. Now, you talked about Ada having low defense, but she also has high strength. So the signatures like that coming from her might not kill on another character, but it will kill coming out from Ada.
She swings incredibly hard, and that time he used the side sig, but Boomie immediately clapped back with the recovery. No damage on it. That's going to be completely even, and Boomie's sticking with the bow. Nice follow-up nair. A little bit of juggle. Not going to try to contest with more nairs.
Oh, nice read.
Pick up. Oh, just shy. LDZ still on the side. Boomie
got him
with the precision. That is big. Boomie is up 2-1. One more. That's what he's saying. One more. He tweeted out yesterday 9 games. That's all he needs. Unfortunately, he's going to have to go an extra one as LDZ did take one, but Boomie is 1 game closer.
You know, 10 games is not so bad. Rather go 9, but, you know, 10's okay too.
Keep in mind, whoever falls here has to do even more games. In the lower bracket, you have extra sets to do. And if you come back from the lower bracket into the grand finals, you got to get the reset.
Again, we're coming back into Enigma. LDZ with a big startup, already taking Boomie into yellow less than 5 seconds into the game.
Oh, not able to pick up the neutral light, though.
We're seeing different mix-ups coming out. Boomie really going for it here. He's got to be careful. His dodge has already been burned, but you're not seeing huge off-stage engagements from either of these players. They're putting so much respect on each other's off-stage game that they'll take just a little bit, but then retreat back to the main platform, because an early gimp would be terrible. An early gimp either way would be horrible. Just like that.
Boomie!
LDZ committing so much with that ground pound that Boomie was able to immediately punish it once he got through that sort of long left and right helicopter.
Boomie just a great dodge up through the helicopter. Oh, but LDZ returns the favor, the recovery. He had so much damage on Boomie, so that was going to happen sooner or later.
Boomie without a weapon. He's able to pick up that bow very quickly.
Oh, goes for the turnaround neutral light.
Boomie's spacing is so good, man.
Oh, the pickup. We saw this last game, but LDZ is able to get back up on the platform. Oh, the side sig!
The chain dodge into the turnaround side sig. Absolutely beautiful read from Boomie coming out. He has a full stock lead on the former 2-time world champion, and he is putting out even more damage. He's keeping it dead even, but he's still ahead in 1 stock. Woo! Almost picks up that recovery. LDZ's still definitely in this. He's not going to let that shake him. He's been in these high-pressure situations before. He's not going to have any rookie mistakes here.
Picks up the dare, but he doesn't bounce high enough for that side air to follow up. LDZ's been great at building this damage onto Boomie, but Boomie's just been so clean with finishing off the stocks early. Oh, that'll do it. Boomie is going to take out LDZ.
3-1.
Go into the winners finals. That is massive. That is absolutely massive.